video. All right, guys, I want to tell you guys on how to re-enter a trade, or let me say how I re-enter my trade. All right, I'm just going to show you guys is on the chat. So guys on TikTok, you're not going to be seeing the charts. All right, but the guys on YouTube, you're going to see the chart because I make it for you to see the chart. All right, so first thing first is going to be a very quick video, and the very first thing on how to re-enter a trade. Don't allow, you see a lot of traders will tell you or enter one trade a day. Oh, well, you can do all those rules if you like, but me, I can sometimes re-enter a trade. All right, yesterday, it's not yesterday, for yesterday, I think I re-entered a trade. But there are rules to do this. All right, there's how you do this. There's how you re-enter a trade. You don't just you just don't get stopped out in a trade and then you re-enter the trade instantly again. No, there's protocols to this, and I'm going to show you how I do mine. That is how I do mine. All right, how I do mine is what I'm showing to you. And the very first thing is, first of all, is to accept the loss. Guys, I have my script right here where I write down the things I'm going to tell or say to you guys. So yeah, bear with me if you see me look towards this side, or if you're watching, maybe it's towards this side for you, but for me it's towards this side. All right, so the first thing is to accept the loss. Accept that, okay, yeah, I've taken a loss. That's the very first thing, is to accept the loss. First thing is to accept the loss. There's no stressing on that. Sit down, breathe in. All right, okay, we took a loss. And it's fine. It should be fine because must have accepted a loss before you take that trade. But that aside, so the second thing is to reassess that market structure. That is the second thing I usually do. I try to reassess the market structure. I try to look at, are we actually in the trend, or are we in the way I like the market to actually be moving, or are we just bluffing around, or the market just messing around with my brain, or messing around with the chart. So that's the second thing I always like to look out for. I like to reassess the market structure. Is everything still in place? Are we still trending? Are we normal trending? Are we still in good areas of interest? I like to trade out of area of interest. Right now I'm actually on a trade on AUD CAD, and it's still moving very well. I'm still seeing everything that I need to see on the trade. It's still very still in the trade. So that is it. So you have to, first of all, reassess the market structure. That's what I do. I reassess the market structure. I don't just hop into a trade just like that. All right. And then the third thing I usually do is going to really be somewhat like a short video. The third thing I usually do is to wait for a clear re-entry signal. Guys, this is the main thing in the 4 to 5 things I'm about to say. Wait for a clear re-entry signal. All right. You don't just okay, before, usually when I get into a trade and I get stopped out, I'll usually just hopping back again. Maybe because I saw, maybe if it was a buy, I wanted to buy, I just saw probably a green candle, I just hopping back again in hope that, oh, I think the market just gonna go up again. No, the same reason that you enter that trade for is the same thing you have to see again. All right, you have to see that same thing again. You don't just enter a trade like that. You have to see that same thing. For that, the reason that you enter the trade the first time, you have to see it again. Be it, for my case, is usually engulfing candles, double tops, double bottoms. These are usually my entry criteria. Morning stars, evening stars, blah 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 blah. You know them. Check out my YouTube. You see my entry strategy, what I use to enter a trade. So it should be the exact thing that makes you enter a trade. Should be the exact thing. Should be the same thing you should see, and even more. All right, you should even see more. So don't just get in from like how do you call it, guesswork. Don't just get in through guesswork. Oh, I think it's going to go up now. You just cleanse on that thing can mess your mind. Like some traders will be like, okay, just clearing liquidity. Okay, I think it's going to go up from here. No, wait, see that same entry you likely see that same engulfing candle, see that same morning star, and then you can enter the trade. If you hit the stop loss, then you say, okay, I think the market is just messing around me, because sometimes the market will just keep on doing like this, and after at the long run, you find out that the market was entering a range. All right, there's something called pre-range and range in market. All right, sometimes the market is about to enter a range. During that period, you cannot see it, so you'll be taking some losses. But then after a while, when it has really formed that range, you know, like, oh, market is really range, I'm not supposed to even trade. If someone like me, I don't like to trade range in market. In fact, I try not to always trade range in market. But sometimes indiscipline to make me trade range in market. God help me. But anyway, that's by the way. So that is the thing. Try to always see those same things that will make you re-enter a trade. try to see them, and then so try to see those things that usually will make you won't enter a trade in the first place. Try to see those things, and then you can now re-enter your trade. Also note what invalidates your entry. All right, that's one thing. I just thought that one. I decided to add that one on my script. Also note things that invalidate your entry. All right. So while you're trying to look for entry, look at the things that the market is doing. That this is not what I would like to see in the market. All right. Try to look out for those kind of things. Oh, sorry, this jacket is really heavy. Like this jacket is really heavy, like crazy, man. It's very heavy. I'm feeling like I'm carrying the whole world in my back. So try to seek out for things that invalidate a trade. All right, your entry. Try to seek out maybe you're seeing signs that the market might not go to that direction, or no, it's you know what I mean. All right, you know what I mean. So that is the third reason. That is a very important reason. All right. And then the last one is manage risks. I believe if you're re-entering a trade, for me, I like to take a lower lot size since previously I've reached already. Probably I'll just, if I was risking, let's say, let me use dollar amount. If I was risking, let me say, $20 in the first trade, the second trade I'll likely just be risking $10. All right, because mostly the next trade I'm taking is likely just so as to recover the previous loss. Because most times, my first trade I'll be going for 1:3, but if I'm entering the second one, I'll be going for 1:2. I just want to recover my previous loss, and then just maybe a little bit of profits too. So let's say first one I lost $20. First trade I was risking $20. The next trade I'll be risking $10. So as to sorry, just to recover the trade. So I'll be probably taking in $20 back just to recover the profit, or sometimes I'll just leave for $25 so as to just recover a little bit of profit. So that is how it should be for you. I think it should be for also you guys too. So I hope you really get value from this video very well, because this is how I actually also re-enter my trade. And for the TikTok guys, bye. Let's get into the chats for the YouTube guys. Goodbye, you TikTok.